Welcome everybody to another Savannah Life video. Today we embark on a journey to survive as a solo lion cub. Here on Savannah Life, things would become very difficult because besides other predators, we also had to keep in mind mixed packers and also the typical KOS players, making survival a very difficult challenge. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. We start our journey in our second life near one of the most hot spots in the game called Pride Rock. To avoid getting killed a second time, I decided to run away as far as possible from that location to ensure that at least we can survive with ease. Of course, there were some opportunities that we could try and get ourselves a meal, but because we are so small and powerless, we had to try and scavenge or even find other smaller animals to hunt. This time, an adult gazelle is not really suitable for us. A big journey lies ahead, and with that, we need to be very careful on how we use our stamina because we don't want to get caught by other ambush predators. The only thing that we could do with this small body is hydrate. Up ahead, big commotion. It seems like an adult leopard was killing everyone in sight. For us is a problem, but because I was so hungry, I had no other option than to try and snatch one of his kills. A baby leopard, victim of an attack. Not the perfect meal for a lion like us, but for now, it will do. Fearing that he would probably come back to reclaim his kill, we made sure to keep an eye out while we eat every single possible bit. Because we were so hungry, that little small leopard carcass didn't really fill up our stomach fully. And with danger lurking really close, we had to get out of this area quickly. As soon as we transitioned to our sub-adult stage, we now had the looks of an adult lion. Although we weren't really an adult, now it was time for us to try and catch ourselves a proper meal. That is, until we got interrupted by the black leopard. You could tell that he was attacking anything that he could. Because we were still in our sub-adult stage, We were at a brink of death. We had no other option besides running at full speed out of that area and hoping that we didn't get chased. Once the coast was clear, we could finally rest and get back to action. These types of behaviors are pretty much common when it comes to these types of game, because we don't forget that black leopard was on our hitman list to neutralize and kill. But for now, we had to get stronger and bigger. We were not quite yet an adult. With a bigger body and stats, now we at least had a chance of killing that black leopard. So we made sure to go back to where the initial attack happened. There was no leopard on sight, but yes, some gazelles that we could hunt and eat. This small gazelle was not enough to fill an adult lion stomach, but for now, it will do. Now, a full-grown adult, we were capable of hunting and killing almost anything. With that, we made our way to Pride Rock. Here, because a lot of people like to gather, we would have a rich abundance of herbivores and carnivores. So why not hunt ourselves a snack? Luckily, for that young gazelle, she made it out alive. Because I don't really want to chase her through the river and get snatched by a croc, I decided to let her live. But we had another opportunity really close. A solo wild dog fighting two gazelles. We were strong enough to kill all of them. But because I believe in the balance of the circle of life, we had an important decision to make. And that is who to kill. With a decision in mind, we charged. Sometimes it's very important to maintain the balance of the ecosystem as the apex. Of course, killing both of them would be easy, but that's not why we play these kinds of games. So we decided to go each separate ways and enjoy our prize. As the sun came out, so did the other players. And like I said, on maintaining the balance of the ecosystem, any other lion that we came across, we would challenge and kill. Our job was simple: preserve the balance on the server. If there is too many carnivores, we will eliminate. And as for herbivores, as long as they don't bully other smaller carnivores, they would live. To maintain this balance, it's really important for you, the player, to know the difference between a threat and a non-threat. Because, as you know, if there's 2 lions or maybe 3, then our odds of surviving are slim. So we have to choose and see who will live and who will die. But for now, it was time for us to find ourselves a prey to eat, because all of that fighting left our stomach empty. It is not our proudest hunt because, unfortunately, this gazelle was AFK, making it a easy meal. But when you play these types of game, always remember, don't stay AFK in game. Like all lions, it is essential for us to have a female companion, because that will raise our chances of surviving versus other animals or prides. So we have to see if she will accept me into a group. But now it seems that we were accepted. Life was peaceful. Everything was balanced. There were no KOSs in sight. So we could finally take a brief moment to enjoy how an ecosystem should be played. So if you guys enjoy Roblox, especially Savannah Life, make sure to check out my secondary Roblox channel. Link will be down in the description, where I do reviews and also do some gameplays of Savannah Life. But back to our life, things were cut short because of ego. A buffalo at a distance was causing a little bit of trouble, and it was a very nice hunt and catch to do. It all became a confusion. Gazelles, buffaloes, wild dogs, everything was a chaos, making the game lagging absurdly that we couldn't really hunt. And to make matters worse, one of Africa's deadliest animals joined the fight, the hippo. Ending our life and our story in the spot. Although we died, I was pretty happy with our story and how things end. Unfortunately, maybe the hitbox is too big, but if you guys enjoy, make sure to leave that like and a comment for the YouTube algorithm. Kato here, I'll catch you guys in the next video, so take care and peace.